Hi all. So welcome to today's live streaming for tomorrow's talks from NSE. So this is Equivalence. We will be going through today all the reports which has been reported to NSE, and we'll see what has the positive newses and which one has a negative one, so that we can take a trade tomorrow based on the news and avoid some of the stocks because of the negative news. So given that I'm currently in Equivalence app, this is the app I will be using for analysis. So you can also try it. So first thing is you go to equivalence.co.in. You would be seeing this particular page, and then you can open the app. So basically, this is actually news. What do you say that? News app. So whenever you get any news during the day, trading or during trading or after the trading, anytime you get any news from different sources, it actually goes through the news and identify which stock this particular news intended to, and it identifies the news and gives the complete summary of how this particular stock is getting affected due to this news. For example, government to sell 2% stake in IRFC via OFS issue opens Wednesday. OFS stands for offer for sale, I guess so. Alright, so how is it affected is it's a strong bullish news. The government stake sale in IRFC through OFS is expected to increase liquidity and free float, enhancing the investors' interest in the company. So basically, liquidity is more, you can see more momentum in the stock, and that's why it's bullish. So once this is directly affected by this news, you can see this other cascading effect stocks. So it is like from this news, this stock is directly affected, and from this particular stock getting directly affected, you can see investor sentiment moving towards other stocks as well, like Sadbhav Engineering Limited, RECL, and JMR Infra. The OFS of ARFC is expected to boost positive investor sentiment towards other public sector enterprises. Yeah, that's on the news, and that's about the news section of this app. You can go through all the news. So basically what you can do is before you go to sleep, just look into all the news which has come in that particular day. There are not too many. It identifies trusted sources and less of a noise and biased news. It just gives you pure news on what has been communicated to the public by the company. So this is quite a lot of news are there today. So today what we are going to do is, just like every day, we are going to go to our results and see for 23rd how many companies have submitted their documents and results or reports to NSE, and we see is there any hidden gem in that, like or order wins or profits or anything which can boost that particular stock for tomorrow. So we do it for every day. Yesterday also we did, but if you see the yesterday, the number of reports submitted were very less, and we did not actually find anything which is significant. That's why we did not have any post in our Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, as well as on the live stream as well. So being said that, let's see today. We see that enough number of reports have been submitted today, which is almost 62 of them. We can go through one by one, which would take enough time. So what I can do is the Equivalence actually provides you these filters. We can use these filters, and also we have a AI which would summarize this, and we can go through all of them. So first thing first, let's go to all sectors. Then I'm gonna pick positive sentiments. So I see only the positive ones first, then I can go ahead. So I'll keep it all sentiments for now, and I'm gonna check AI sentiment positive first. So I see all of them are positive. Some of them are 4 out of 5, which is great. AI impact is also listing the similar stocks. This is basically on how many ratings they have given. Sometimes you will see the negative rating of 4 out of 5. So that's how it has been listed. All right, so let's go to a sentiment positive to negative. So mainly because we were planning for a buy kind of a stock tomorrow, not something which we can short. So we'll find something which is very positive news, then we'll follow up. One thing I noticed, ethos limited, if even if I go to high or low, I see that it's on the top. Must be some good news. Okay, let's go ahead. Ethos limited has informed the exchange regarding an opening of Ethos watch boutiques at Vizag, Andhra Pradesh. All right, let's see the summary of this. Okay, benefits and sentiments categories others. Flag is green flag, sentiments is positive. Vizag takeaway: Ethos Limited opens a new Ethos watch boutique Vizag, enhancing its luxury retail presence. The inauguration of new boutique in Vizag marks Ethos Limited's strategic growth in the luxury retail sector. For a layman, it's a simple summary. Ethos Limited has opened a new luxury watch store in Vizag. Let's go to filing facts and analysis. Opening Ethos Watch Boutique, increase retail presence in prominent market, align with strategic vision of luxury watches. It just says it has opened an outlet in Vizag, so that's why it's positive. It says I'm gonna open the actual documentation just to verify whether the AI summary is actually related to the summary which it has given. Overall, it's a positive news, and it already has 102 boutiques. So I think it adding one more would uh, would be good news for them, but not a immediate reflection tomorrow in the market. But anyways, I'm gonna check the charts of Ethos Limited as well. So for checking the stock prices, what we use is always trading view. So let's launch the chart. I'm in weekly. I'm gonna go daily and see what is the trend it's following. So few of the things which I look into when I look into the trend is how the trend of the stock is. First thing is Ichimoku is red, which says that it's in a downtrend. I'm gonna check MACD. MACD is also not too strong. The RSA and signal are overlapping each other quite often, and I can see RSA has been going in upper direction, but it's not, the angle is not so sharp. So this is something which I would not I would say that something which the news may not cause it to jump a lot, or it might continue the same consolidation part, something like that. That's the moment I am expecting. So I can check few more things. I'm gonna go with 5 minutes chart for the same to see whether they have a momentum and liquidity. If you see this particular day, which is today, the stock has moved from 2411 to 429 in the very evening. The whole day it was dropping. Okay, and for in the 5 minutes charts we see that a sharp rise. I'm gonna check what news triggered it. No news has been came out. I'm gonna check one more thing. Go to equivalence and I'm gonna check when this particular report was given. June 23rd. Time is not mentioned. I don't see any other signals to this. This is positive news, I agree, but it's not something which is mind blowing and would make the stock up. But any which case, I'm gonna add this particular stock to my watch list. How I can do is I can search for this stock. I'll mark it as star. So it's basically saying that adding to the watch list. So if I go back to my watch list, I can find it. So I will refine it further. So going back again, impact +1. Let's see. All right. Gem Aromatics Limited. Gem Aroma. Positive news. Let's see, what is it? Board meeting. Outcome of the board meeting of Gem Aroma Limited. The board has approved the reappointment of internal auditor, appointment of the secretarial auditor, and incorporation of wholly owned subsidiary in Brazil. Gem Aromatic Limited, June 23, resulted in a key approval, including reappointment of auditors. All right. Green flag, +4. It has given for layman. The company is making strategic appointment and expanding its operation into Brazil. That's okay. Again, not a great positive news. It's a regular thing which happens with any of the stocks. I don't see any spike due to this. We can see tomorrow's market, but in any case, we will cross check the stocks behavior. I'm going to open the PDF as well, just to make sure that we are not missing anything. No, I don't see anything which is like a win or anything. It's just that reappointment of the auditor again. Reference Regulation 30, Read Schedule 3, Part Para A, Para A, Part A, Para A, the other applicable provisions of the Securities SAB, listing obligation and disclosure requirement. This is to inform you that Board of Directors of Gem Aroma Limited, its meeting held today on Tuesday, June, as inter alia, and approved the following. Consider the approved reappointment of Mr. Rank and assures internal auditor of the company and financial year 2026 and 27. The relevant detail in the terms of SEBI Master Circular are attached as Annexure 1. Alright, not something which I can. Nature of consideration, whether the cash consideration, share, swap, and detail of the same. The entity is approved to be incorporated with the equity investment up to 2 crores through overseas direct ODI, along with the standby letter of KSPC LC of up to 15 crores to be infused in one or more tranches in accordance with the applicable local laws, regulation, and the statutory requirements. Okay, I'm gonna give this to summarize again, just to check if you're not missing anything important in this. A has given actually a 4 out of 5 rating. What I see is it's a regular news. Just want to make sure that we're not missing anything that makes it 4 out of 5 and something which we should look into tomorrow when we are trading. I'm gonna park it now. We'll go to the next one. Same, Gem Aroma Limited has informed the exchange regarding the change in auditor of the company. Alright, so they reappointed them. They removed someone else who were there before. Both of them got 4 out of 5. Okay, and a subsidiary incorporation. During the meeting, the board of directors approved a reappointment of internal auditors, the appointment of secretarial auditor, and incorporation of wholly owned subsidiary in Brazil. Okay, let's go through the document again. Is there anything which reappointment of a reputable internal auditor ensures continued oversight? Regulatory changes in foreign market incorporation, potential delay in subsidiary operationalization. Right. Gonna park this as well. I have given it for re-summarizing. We'll see if you are missing anything. GTPL Hathway Limited. Let's see, what do we have? 4 out of 5 for what joy? GTPL Hathway Limited acquires cable television business of Act Group. Okay, this is a good one. That means Hathway is again ISP in Bangalore area. ACT is also a great ISPs in Bangalore area. I think the presence of Hathway is too less for compared to ACT, but looks like they have acquired cable television business. Okay, it acquires only the cable television business of Act Group. GTPL acquires cable business of Act Group companies worth 36 crore. GTPL Hathway has entered into a business transfer agreement acquiring cable television. Alright, this is definitely a good news. So what I'm gonna do is just gonna open and read it once, and then we'll see the GTPL Hathway charts. Okay, positive is okay, here main event: acquisition of cable television business, entered into business transfer agreement for acquiring cable television business at group company around 12:30 p.m. So this stock would have moved already a bit in the middle of the day. Let's check that. If not, we can piggyback on that tomorrow. At group companies, okay, why it matters? The acquisition enhances GPTL's market share and service offering in the cable television sector, providing access to a substantial subsidiary base. Okay, increase in subscriber base by 6 lakhs. Expansions into new geographical areas, that is great. Strengthen market position, great. Okay, all right. Integration challenge, acquired business potential. These are what risks it has written here. Looks like a long-term issue, but impact of the news should be appearing tomorrow. So I'm gonna pick this stock, and first thing is I'll add it here. GPTL. So I see that which one is it? So I use ACT before, and I know about Hathway as well. So here I'm inclined towards it as a positive news, only because the services what ACT provides is great. Hathway did not had on ground presence that much. They were targeting the cheaper sectors, not the good services. Act gives a great service. They hardly go down. So let me see what is the trading. GTPL. I was putting GPTL. GTPL Hathway Limited. Okay, let's add that. Okay, let's go back to our charts and see how it moved from 12. Okay, 5 minutes charts. 12 o'clock is where that got news was out. But if you see the moment itself, it doesn't have any momentum. It's only 60 rupees share which is getting traded. Small cap definitely, and very less momentum. I'm just gonna go to day chart and see how many volume has been traded today. So volume I can see here, there should be some number, 154.75k. Okay, few indication I see is that Ichimoku is red. The stock went down heavily today, almost 5% down. I can check why. GTPL Hathway to buy cable TV business of seven act group companies for. Okay, this news is good. It came around 5 hours ago. So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Okay, 3 o'clock it was out. That's why. Okay. There is no other reason I see that this to go down. Is there any earnings? All right. News is great, but all the technical indicators show otherwise. Weekly also shows a very good downtrend. So if I go today, still a downtrend. I can check other one, the Guppy EMA bands. So it actually shows how the stock is moving. So here there was a sharp drop, and this we can account for the war from June. The war got ended around here. Still, this stock is free falling. Okay, this is a risky take. I'm just gonna check. Here as well, I see that the stock has gone down. The next day, it has moved up. There was a huge red candle which moved from almost 108 to 89. This is a small cap, so liquidity and momentum is less, but news is great. So I'm gonna still add it to a positive news. I'll keep it in my list, but if there is any other news which is better than this, then I can switch. But otherwise the news looks great to me, and I see that Reuters have published it only 5 hours ago, so most probably end of the market, or what do you say, after market closed it came out. So I see few momentum at the end, but oh, here 5 minutes candle, the MACD is growing up. Alright, still a buy call. Technical indicator is completely in opposite direction, so I'll keep an eye on that. Just for the news, we are giving it benefit of doubt. Okay, we got two of the stocks now already. GPTL and GTPL Hathway, which acquired, planning to acquire Acts Cable Network, which is a positive news. Let's go to the other positive news, which have Uptown Limited, positive 3 stars. What is the news? Joint venture, green flag, positive. It says Uptown Limited is merging with two of its subsidiaries to improve the growth and consolidated its assets. Okay. Tangood Limited secured approval for mergers of Saicharan Consultancy and 25 West Realty. Okay, what is it for filing and facts analysis? Approval of merger schemes from equity shareholders and creditors, increases in revenue share from strategic real estate projects, consolidation of assets is expected to enhance operational efficiency. So risk is market volatility may impact the success of the integration business model. All right, we need to check other things. Revenue, expected increase in revenue share by 21.17% from the Rising City project, approximately 6,000 crores total revenue expected from 25 West project in INR. So basically they are going with the merger. So this is a good news. Mainly because it clearly says revenue expected to increase in share by 21% from the Rising City project, which is approximately 6,000 crores total revenue. So I'm going to check the technicals, and also I'm going to open the PDF just to cross check whether the news and the summary is making sense. Yeah, the facts are actually pulled from the PDF properly. Let's go here. Okay. I can see clearly spike here. Okay, let's go to the day candle. Yep, it is rising. Ichimoku is red indicator. Close the guppy. Let's check the trend. Trend is not yet reversed, but I can see that green line is just trying to cross over this. MACD is still just started turning green. Usually, if it is Ichimoku is red, I would never touch because it's in a downtrend. Only because the news is too positive. That's why we are keeping. Today it was 2% up. Yesterday 2%. Today again 2%. It went up to 211 and it came back to 205. It was not a gap up. Okay. Good pick for tomorrow. I'm gonna add this as well as one of my watch list item. First thing is I need to add watch list here itself, so which is much easier. Yeah, you can see the AI sentiments here as well. Right, being said that, let's go back in to other tab. IRCON, again 4 stars. IRCON International Limited has informed receipt of letter of award from TSECL. We were looking for something like this, which gives a very positive indication that tomorrow's market may be inclined towards positive for this particular stock. Something like this, receipt of letter of award, winning a deal or something else. IRCON awarded the contract for smart grid project in Tripura. JV Badari Ray and company awarded works contract from. This is good news. They got a good what do you say contract actually. How much is the contract? 76 3.10 crores. IRCON is going to work on a significant project in Tripura focusing on smart grid technologies and related services. So if I go here, receipt of left LOA they got. IRCON is a joint venture with okay. Filing date done. 22nd June. Okay, should have come yesterday, but I think they submitted today. I believe this stock might have already had a rally today, but we'll take a look. Icon International Limited company, Tripura State Electronic Corporation Limited. Okay, it's not mentioned here, but probably in the PDF they might have mentioned the monetary value. Why it matters? This contract significantly enhances IRCON's portfolio in the sectors of smart technology and energy distribution, potentially leading the increase in revenue and future projects. Strengthens industrial presence in smart grid technology. Partnership with local firm may improve execution efficiency. Market may say positive due to the growing demand in the smart grid solution. Delay in project execution. Okay, this is actually for the long term. You can also have to keep the risks in mind. So you got a LOA, and due to the positive news, the stock might go up based on your analysis and this news impact. And once that happens, after a couple of months, maybe when the work starts, and if that gets delayed, you should know that they have a LOA that might cause a problem in the future. So that's the risk. So for now, as it's a good news to the market, this might impact uptrend. This is again an assumption and based on the news ideally. So I'm gonna add this as well to one of my list. Add. Yep. Ircon. All right, let's go to the chart and see how Ircon is performing. Okay. So every thing I saw was every stock which we see, the news is positive, the technical indicators are completely opposite to that. For example, this also has a red Ichimoku. I see the MACD is getting little depleted, and there is no absolute clear trend I am seeing. I see that RSI is also little dipping down. I'm gonna just check Guppy. I think all the EMAs in the Guppy are also bending towards the south. There is no clear gap between these two bands, so that's what I expected to happen. Now let's go to trend. Great. This is a uptrend or trend reversal. So it was on a downtrend. There was a higher high, higher low, and then I can see this particular indicator which says it might go up. So based on this, I'm thinking that it might go up. I'm gonna check the news as well, if the news was already out and people have already banked on that. So if I click on this, 5 years ago, this was also 5 years ago, and yep, 5 years ago, which is a good news, which has been out after the market closed. Possibly tomorrow might be a good day for this. I am adding this as one of the ideas. So I think we already got three of them, which is good. Just to be composite on today's market, we did not get anything good from yesterday's reports. All right. Prostrum info system. All right. What does it do? Declared as L1 bidder for UPS supply contract. Okay, it's just a bidding. Takeaway. Oh, L1 bidder for UPS. I think they won. Postram Infosystem has been awarded a contract 4 crores by Karnataka State Fire and Emergency Services. Okay, UPS. Alright, that is great. Order win. This is a positive news. This is definitely gonna reflect tomorrow in the market. Let's see what is the price Postram is running on. Then we can check. Postram Infotech. Again the same pattern. Day wise, Ichimoku is red. MACD is getting lighter. You can see Postram Info System declared L1 bidder 2 hours ago. Okay, so post market closed. Okay, and this is good news. There was approved a strategic realignment of certain manufacturer system gets order worth 1.6 million. Okay, I'm just gonna check how the market reacted for the positive news for this particular stock. It's still getting traded in 100 and 140. So let me just check on April 7th and 8th how the market worked. April 2nd, 7th, huge gap. I would expect the same thing to happen here as well. I'm gonna put it in the good ideas for tomorrow. Prostrum Infotech. There are too many of them today. Prostrum. Added. Yeah. Too many of them for tomorrow's trade. Looks like these might skyrocket, hopefully. Prostrum is done. Then we have I'm just gonna scroll and see. Only these we need to check more. ICICI Prudential Life Insurance Limited. Let's see. It's only 3 stars. The 4 stars are done, and I'm having enough stocks for tomorrow. But anyways, I'll take a look at other ones and see what are those news, so that just to be on a safer side. I see that ESOP allotment. Usually ESOP allotment also the AI thinks is a green flag, which is a green flag. Allot 67,604 equity shares under employee scheme. Okay. Which actually is a positive news. That means more the ESOP is kind of a sweat equity. The employees would work more because of they got ESOPs, and the company might grow high. So that's the idea behind AI saying that it's a positive. Yeah, that's what it's mentioned. This allotment equity shares is significant as reflects on company's commitment to employee benefits and equity participation. All right. So basically, companies give some stocks quarterly to employees. These are called sweat equities. So ideally, why the company gives is once the employees gets these stocks, they expect them, they're the part of the company, and they work towards making the share prices high. So that's the idea. So that's why it's marked positive. Let's go to Mahamaya Steel Industries. Let's see whether it's a win. It's a other category, green flag, positive. Credit rating assigned to Mahamaya Steel Industries Limited. Alright. Brickworks rating assigns credit rating to Mahamaya Steel. Mahamaya Steel Industries Limited bank facility has been assigned a credit rating by Brickwork rating. I'm kind of not sure what is it mean. Some rating has been increased. I'm seeing the document similar to this for the first time. So I'll go through this, but as of now, I have a mixed reaction for this. Kind of a positive rating for their work. That's what I get from that. Let's see other ones. Other change in chief compliance officer. You can ignore that. Metro brand. I think I have gone through this as appointment of chief business officer, sports division in Metro brands. Okay, you can skip this. Shopper stop. Metro brands, shopper stop together. Notice of 29th general meeting. All right, 2 stars out of 5. Then we have Motilal Oswal, positive 1. Probably this shareholders meeting. Notice of 21st annual general meeting. Yeah, we can ignore this. Alright, this is on positive, which is good list of stock we got. Now what I'm gonna do is go for a negative one, just to be, wow, only one. So I'm checking negative, not because something which I would trade tomorrow as a short or anything, keep in mind. Rather, I go through this news just to see what is happening with the market, and if I see this particular share tomorrow, I'll be aware that this is going through some hard phase. So that's the whole idea. All right. I think I have Vector Foods. Yesterday also we covered. Company has clarifies on penalty on imposed on CCPA. No material impact on the company from the penalty. CCPA fined the company for labeling the company. Argue the term used was safe. Okay, I think yesterday also we saw the. I think we can go to this Vector Foods. So there is something going on with them. So there was some whole wheat. They have written news verification and results. All right. Okay. CCPA fines the company for misleading labeling bread products. Okay. Detail. The CPA imposes a penalty on for the use of the term 100% data on the bread packaging. The company intended to challenge the penalty and cease use of 100% data voluntarily. Okay. Why it matters? The penalty raises concerns about labeling practices and could influence consumer perception. So all right, so this is something which is give you a complete idea of how the consumer sentiments and share prices changes. So maybe this company has labeled 100% data on their bread, and consumer while shopping on the shelf they saw and picked the bread which said 100% data because of the health concerns, and that's why maybe the sales were high. All speculations. And once they got it, then say we might have seen this, it's not actually 100% data, they are putting the wrong labels, and that's why the sales were high. So now what they will do is voluntarily remove that 100% data from that. So when this product is getting shelved in the some grocery shop or anything, when people go and pick, they see that there is no 100% data, so they would pick something which is better than this. So the consumer might drop off from purchasing the same products. So this is how the consumer purchase happens. Maybe they already got good sales from the false labeling, and the next time when the user goes and try to buy, they won't be looking at 100% data. They would directly blindly pick the bread and they won't even check. So still the sales might continue. So these are the things you should always check. So from my end, whenever I go and try to buy the bread, I'll make sure that there is no 100% data written on that. Or if it is from vector food, I'll just check the what is the composition of the bread. All right. So negative vector foods. I'm just gonna check how the stock performed. This news was already out, or either I have seen this in the morning. Okay. We have a couple of neutral news. As this particular feature is very new, the AI summarizing, I think it might. I need to verify how it's performing. That's why I'm looking at. Currently the state of this is the positive news 4 out of 5. It's giving us good results. I actually able to quickly find out all the positive wins and order wins and LOA everything quickly. There were a couple of cases where 3 out of 5 we got for ESOPs, which we could have ignored, general mating and other things. That should have been a neutral actually. Otherwise, I want to check if I am not missing anything else. There are a lot of them in neutral one. I'm just gonna skim through all those and just see if I'm not missing anything. Okay. Striking off of subsidiary company. Takeaway. IITL Investment Advisors Private Limited name struck off from register of companies, has notified that its subsidiary Investment Advisor Private Limited has been dissolved as per Ministry of Corporate Affairs. Okay, which is a green flag and 3 out of 5. The subsidiary has been officially dissolved and removed from the corporate registry. Filing facts. Cleaner corporate structure. Okay, but we never know what reason this has been dissolved. The dissolution of the subsidiary may simplify the corporate structure. The group reduces administrative burden. Okay, is there any other information? The market may resolve positively as a step towards operation. No, there might be some reason for dissolution, right? Striking of ITL Investment Advisory Private Limited. The subsidiary company was officially dissolved and struck from. All right, the same news. Ministry of Corporate Affairs Industry Investment Trust Limited, IITL Investment Advisory Private Limited. I'm gonna check how. Okay. I'm gonna check is there any hidden info. If it is a small cap, I'm gonna just ignore. Don't want to waste more time. IITL 133 is a good sizable one, but it's a 2G. Looks like negative news for me. So that's why I'm keeping it as is. Yeah, something which would avoid, and I don't see actual news as well, which is which usually comes in trading view. Okay, going back to other neutral newses. Expro India Limited. What does it say? Notice of AGM and approval of annual financial statement. Annual general meeting to be held on July. Alright. Then why is it neutral? The company will be converting 29th. Okay. Okay. And declared a dividend of 2 per share. Where shareholder to vote the key financial decision. Alright. I think it's a general update. Arshia Limited. Other. Resignation of Mr. Ved Pragat from Marsh Limited. Okay. Any other news? It's just a resignation. It's a neutral news. No positive. Potential of the governance issue in the company is under CIRP and losing a director may. The resignation of the director may impact the governance and decision making of the company, particularly during its corporate insolvency resolution process. Okay. Looks something fishy. Okay, let me just check how the stock is moving. So if the stocks like this actually go through some hardship and suddenly someone is getting fired, so usually it gives a suspicion. Oh my god, I see that there was no absolute trading happened here. Why? It looks like a Christmas tree. Uptrend, 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 profit booking, downtrend, 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 done. Then it went to regular. If you see all the oh, it's way beyond small cap. It's 1 rupee share. I am no wanna waste any time on this. All right. Uh, Credit ACC, Credit Access, Grameen Limited. This is something which is a good stock. We have seen this before. ESOP allotments, 11,648 equity shares. Okay, this is something which we saw and that was positive. Here it is in neutral. Okay, now we have Gem Aroma. Again neutral. What does it say? Outcome of the board meeting. Gem Aromatic Limited. We can skip this. Kirloskar Brothers. Okay. Clarification of increase in volume. All right. So I think SEBI might have given them the mail that saying there has been a spike in the volume, and why was that spike? Was there any news which they did not give to NSE? Sorry, my bad. NSE might have needed a seek for a clarification in rise in volume. That's what is happening. Kirloskar Brothers Limited clarified the recent increase in stock volume. The company has responded to NSE regarding a significant increase in the trading volume of shares without any new development. Due to is not due to any news event. Alright. Then why? Clarification. Kirloskar Bro Limited response to NSE regarding the inquiry about the increase in the volume in security. Company reaffirms its adherence to SEBI regulations regarding the disclosures. Alright. Why it matters? Clarification help maintain transparency. That's good. That means it actually had a high volume in few days back. I had actually seen this as a high volume stock which is trading with a huge spike. So yeah, this is what I guess. So there was one more here. Not sure which one they're talking about. This is the one which I saw yesterday. Maybe that's why they informed why there is a spike. Revenue up by 10%. It's May, and 5 days ago. Okay, 5 days ago should have been here, and it's keep going. There's a dividend declared, amount of 7, and June 26th is the. Oh, maybe that's why they bought it. Period ending. Kirloskar earnings. It has been reporting a good what do you say, earnings. Maybe they are expecting the same. All right. Anyways, this is just a info FYI kind of news, can be ignored. LIC, Life Insurance Corporation of India. Let's see. Investor meeting we can ignore. How many are there? Repco Home Finance Limited, most probably allotment of commercial papers by Repco Home Finance. Allotted unlisted commercial papers to aggregating 75 crores. The company allotted 1500 units of commercial paper within face value of 5 lakh each at a coupon. Okay, this is a bond, I believe. Okay, there is a new bond, maybe. Commercial paper, not. It's basically the same. 1 year of you can hold it and you will get a premium or interest and interest is basically the coupon rates. So they allotment of commercial papers provides the company with short-term financing to meet its operational liquidity and needs. So these are kind of like a bonds, but it's a short-term within 1 year or so. So basically you will be lending the money to the company, or putting it in simple words is you will be buying these commercial papers just the way you buy the bonds. Say you have say 2 lakhs or something, and they will give you 7.75% on them. So now here is the thing, it's a low risk one, but there are chances, regulations, whether it's regulated or unregulated, that is also comes into picture. So if there are risk involved, no, in this case there is a risk involved if the bond rating is, or bond rating or commercial paper rating is not good. So that's that. 20 microns, again it's coming in the news, intimation of closure of trading window. I think the results are about to come. So ESOPs, insider trading, they are blocking. Artemis, I think these all have the same. Asiana Housing Limited, closure of trading window. Bajaj Holding, disclosure of 81st annual general meeting notice. It's all neutral. Submission of proceeding of voting results. Big Block, investor presence in June 2026. CG Power, investor meeting done. Ducon, routine compliance, closure of trading window by Ducon. Okay, again same. Ganesh HCP, intimation of closure of trading window. IEX, Indian Energy Exchange Limited, schedule an analyst meeting. Alright, okay, it's the same company name. Is there anything which I can quickly check? I think routine compliance. So the what I'm looking at is this and this. So if it is routine compliance, it's usually trading window is closed for insiders to trade, and general meeting is coming up, or something like that, which is very generic information which we share with NSE. Same thing here, Purva, routine compliance. The what is it? Deployment status of vessel. Yeah, this one I checked last time. It's a green flag, neutral, 1 out of 5. Has returned to the field and hired from 23rd. The vessel's CMAC Agatsya is ready to and back to work its repair. Some shipment related one. Return of vessel indicates operational capacity restored, could possibly lead to revenue generation. I'm just gonna check. It's a positive news, but just like one ship was in repair and it was got fixed, and now they are back. So I'm gonna check whether they had any what do you say, drop in the stock price when it went to repair, and when this particular stock was news was out. Right, I can see 15 off hired from June 15th due to the technical reasons. All right, this was June 15th. Let's see what happened on June 15th. Is this This is 22nd. I'm on a weekly. Okay. This was 15th June. It was green. Then for some reason it went down. Mainly because that ship got repaired. That's why. Then we had good 2 days. Then it's covering up. Ichimoku is red. This is also one of the good news itself. Looks like probably the ship is back and operation is normal. So things should go back in normal pace. I'm gonna keep an eye on this and as positive news. But I'm not sure how convincing this news is. But I will keep this as in my watch list though. Meanwhile, I'm gonna check 5 minutes candle and see how its particular stock is getting traded. It has a momentum. It's not making doji over doji. I see a clear downtrend here and then a rise in the trend. And I see 15th June was the last news they got. So news is not yet out. And end of the day it rose around 315 to 325. The stock went up. I think I could add it to my watch list. I'm not sure how impactful this news is. What I see is in last few day, one of the days they got a very huge red candle. Checking whether the news was out that time. Nope, there was no new news. But still, the stock went down, and then accumulation, no huge candles at all. What I see is there has been a buying, huge buying here. I'm gonna check what is the volume. Don't tell me in thousands. Yeah, that is bad. 8.87k stocks only got traded. That means there are only few players, less than 100 unique PAN card holders. Again, today was 5,000. Okay. There is one more thing. It's a 5.57k, but the price of the stock is also 1,000. Still, it is a smaller number. Less liquidity. I'm gonna not jump into this stock mainly because I see a pattern here. Kind of a same pattern. Most of the places rise up, drop down, rise up, drop down, rise up, drop down, rise up, might go as a drop down. Looks like a sea. The ship is also back to the sea now. Alright, I'll add it, but may not be the something which I would add it to the good ideas. What is the stock name? Okay, there are other newses as well. There are so many from Raymond, which is not at analyzed yet. It's actually general meeting news and other things. I am actually not listing them. If you want to check them, you can check the PDF and go through. Yeah, that's it from us today. I'm gonna just wrap it up. Let me add this particular stock to the list. So ideally I'm trying to find only handful of stocks, 5 at max, so that we have a smaller set to focus on. Okay, let's go back to my watch list. So these are the stocks which I added from here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 of them. This is something which I'm not looking, not much interested. Ircon, Postrum, Uptown, GTPL Hathway, is something which I'm seeing very positive. So I think these were our ideas for tomorrow's trade. So before you invest or take a call on these stocks, make sure that you do your own research and then trade. Whatever we are saying that this has a positive impact, this is completely based on the news and documents these companies have provided to NSE today and the AI which it summarized. So make sure you do your own research and jump into the trade. Yeah, that's it from our end. Thank you for watching. If you're a new viewer or viewing it later sometime, please do subscribe to our channel. If possible, install the EQLens app on your Android, not Android yet, iOS, probably a week later on Android. And you can always visit eqlens.co.in for daily news updates and see what stocks are in the news majorly, and then take your call. So this is from eqlens. Thanks for watching. Do subscribe. Thank you.